I went from loving my wife to hating her in an hour, and I don't know how to keep living like this. And she kept picking on him about how he was doing it, and which is a habit of hers. I am done.
So it's not the eggs. The straw that breaks the camel's back is
It's
rare,
never about that.
but her constant need to nag. This is one of these things where if you want to save your marriage, assuming that's actually where you want to go forward, because you did love her and right up until you couldn't take it anymore. It was just building and you were ignoring it, which is partly your responsibility. She is still responsible for nagging and pushing buttons and all the various things that she has done over the years that has, you know, brought to this point. But you are also responsible for not being, I'm going to use this word, for not being man enough early enough to stand up to her and say, okay, look, your nagging has got to stop, or whatever it is, however you wanted to do with it, for not dealing with it sooner, up until the point where all you have left is resentment. And you're going to need professional help to work through these conversations if you want to save your marriage. You're not going to be able to do this alone. And so the real question for you to ask yourself is, why did you let it get to this point? You're responsible for that. She's responsible for her behavior. So you can only change your behavior. So what you're going to need going forward, whether you go forward with her or not, to have a successful relationship with anybody going forward, you're going to have to find out what it is about yourself that allowed you to put up with that for so long. And you're not alone. Many of us have done this. Whether it's fear of being alone, whether it's just because you genuinely love somebody enough that you're willing to put up with it right up until you're not. But that's a flaw, because if you love somebody enough, you need to deal with these things, because it leads to this. If you don't, but you have to work through that in order for you to move forward in any relationship, regardless of whether it's this one or a future one with somebody else. But you're going to need professional help if you want to save this marriage. You're going to need a lot of, if not professional help, a lot of, you know, very careful self examination to move forward on your own.